Hi guys, I'm Daddy Freeze, convener of the Free the Sheeple movement and leader of the Free Nation in Christ. I greet you and I bring glad tidings. How are you all doing? This is going to be a very short video. I want to talk to my brothers and sisters, my Igbo brothers and sisters, and not just any Igbo brothers and sisters, my Igbo brothers and sisters who are traders. So proud of you guys. You guys went out of your way. You guys abandoned your offices and your places of primary assignment. You went to try to exercise your civic duty as Nigerians. And I was reading tweets from Mr. Macaroni. Mr. Macaroni says Nigerians are suffering. Hausa, Igbo, or Yoruba, Christian or Muslim, we're all going through hardship. So why do we keep using tribalism to fight ourselves? Instead of joining hands together to fight the cause of this suffering. I have seen different videos of Igbo traders being attacked in Lagos while trying to register for their PVCs. We can't be shouting, get your PVC, and some people are attacking others while they're trying to do it. It is wrong. These are the issues. So, if you are an Igbo brother and sister, and you've had this experience while trying to get your PVC in Lagos, please do say something, okay? I want us to have this conversation. What are your handicaps? How are you being stopped from exercising your duty? Okay? By the way, what I read was a tweet from Mr. Macaroni. Somebody saying Biafra is our only hope. Keep quiet. It has not reached that yet. So let us have this conversation and let us keep this conversation reasonable. Okay? Also, what is the update? Quite a few people, especially on Facebook, were reaching me out. Were reaching out to me, I beg your pardon, from Owo. What is the latest in that regard? What is really happening in Owo? Have they apprehended the perpetrators of the Owo church incident? Please, if you have any information with regards to that, kindly reach out to us on that. Okay? So the post is finally on the post is finally on Instablog. Our youths protest at King's Palace following rumors that the perpetrators of the church massacre have been caught. So at least I was one of the first to break it. Can you guys please give me a round of applause? When I was breaking it, it was not on any mainstream blog or newspaper. So please, can you please give me a round of applause wherever you are? Let me see those hands. Someone is saying, who is Tinubu's vice president? That will definitely be announced as soon as I am aware of it, because it is my civic duty to keep you abreast with information. Let me tell you this. I worked on the radio all my life before I decided to come and do what I did on the radio on social media. So the only thing I'm not going to do that I did on the radio is play music on social media. I'm just going to come and talk, make sure you have information, properly decimated information. I'm doing that as my day job. And I'm also, as my calling and purpose in life, to free you from false doctrines and political, religious manipulations. I'm also here to make sure I preach the truth. I hold regular preaching sessions, and for the last 1 week straight, I have preached and showed you what the scriptures really say. So kindly support me with that. Please share my video on TikTok. Make more people have access to premium content. I have 14,900 people following me on TikTok. I'd like to see that number get to 15K. We could do it this night. Oh yeah, share the video on TikTok. We can do it this night. And if you're not following me on TikTok, it's at Daddy FRZ. Daddy FRZ. Please follow me on TikTok, please, and share my video and send me flowers and all those nice things y'all send on TikTok. But in the meantime, the conversation today is about people who are not allowed to get their PVC, especially Igbo traders. And if you fall into that category, please let me have you on my live. Okay, it would be very nice to have that conversation. Someone said here in Ojo it's really difficult to get your PVC. Oh yes, let me have that conversation with you. Someone saying is, will you follow back? My question is, will you give me premium content like I give you? If the answer is yes, I'll follow you back. If it's just to watch, if it's for me to watch you twerk, sorry fam. All right, so let us have you on the live. There are many conversations, especially regarding Nigeria. So it would be nice if you can hop on the live and let's do this. Okay. All right, we have somebody. Please kindly make sure your camera is on and your lights are on. All right, guys, so introduce yourselves and tell us what is your take.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening. What's your take? Fumi, how are you doing?
Sorry, it's raining here.
Even where I am. It's raining cats and dogs.
Hello?
Yes, hello. I can't hear you, bro.
Network is bad. The network is bad.
Can you hear me, though? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right. The network is bad and we're trying to have proper conversations in here. You guys are joking with this. If it is to gossip and trend, una mouth go dey run like high tension wire. If it is to tell the truth about PVC, una go dey hide. Anyway, me, I'm doing my own civic responsibility as someone who is concerned about Nigeria and Nigerians. So if you think it is a joke, only 6 people want to contribute to this conversation. This is so sad. If it is Bobrisky and Tonto Dike now, I'll be begging people to calm down, that it will soon reach their turn. She said, Kineme, when she was sending live, she did not know. Index never expected the turnout, but it's going to be challenging and we will prevail. Absolutely. Accept our calls, boss. I'm trying to, but network is not letting me. Okay, network is not letting me. All right.
I'm not ready.
You are not ready.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Hello?
Can't you guys hear?
I don't want to show my face because I'm not in the right position right
You
now.
have to show your face. So we want to see that wrong position that you are in. You have to show your face. Let us see your wrong position. What's bad about you? So let us hear your opinion. You look nice.
Thank you.
What's that noise in the background?
I'm not happy what is happening over in Lagos. I think for allowing them to stay home today to get their PVC, they should make provision for that. So, which means they are not encouraging Igbos to vote.
Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much. That definitely makes a lot of sense. Ofunaya? Which one of you is Ofunaya? Ofunaya? Which one of you is Ofunaya?
I'm not hearing you. What did you
Network
say?
is so crazy. As in, I can hardly even hear with the network. I'm so sorry.
You are breaking up.
Network is just off. So if they decided to stay at home today to exercise their civic responsibilities, how come that is not being honored? So I'm bringing in a new set of people. Hopefully we'll have better reception. Harmlessy, how are you doing, bro?
Yeah, good
I'm on your head. It grow more and more every day. All right, go ahead.
I don't buy a kind cutting now, so we would enjoy cutting together.
Oh yeah, cutting all the way. Okay, so go ahead. What is your take?
Free.
How are you doing?
First thing is, okay, pretty good. So I saw this video. I was wondering whether it was actually a real thing, where they said they did not let them get their PVC because they're Igbo. I said, which kind of country do they live to? When did that become an issue to stop people from getting PVC in Lagos? If they're Igbo, it's complete rubbish, actually. I don't get it. I think it needs to actually be looked into by the authorities, because that's disenfranchising a group of people. I don't know if there's a rule, correct me if I'm wrong, if there's a rule that you have to get PVC from the place where you technically reside or your region. I don't think that's a thing, unless there's someone to prove me wrong that that's a thing. But bringing this rule in Lagos is a recipe for disaster, in my opinion. So I don't know if it's an accurate statement, but
I saw it on Mr. Macaroni's page. So I'm wondering, how did that start? How did we get here? Really sad.
It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
I didn't believe it at first, but having watched the video, and I saw some guy getting interviewed right on the spot where the thing was happening, seemed pretty plausible. So I guess that's the Nigeria where Nigeria might.
So Nigeria requires that you get your PVC, but then you want to get your PVC, and then you cannot get your PVC simply because they're not allowing you to get your PVC. I'm struggling to make sense of this situation. I'm really struggling with this. All right. We've got somebody else here, which I'm going to yank off if he doesn't turn on his light in 20 seconds. Don't send me a request if your light is off. Not you guys. The other guy who is doing black and white. Let me remove him.
Maybe not. Just love it.
No, just love her. Just love her. No, they do that kind of thing. I'm struggling to have people converse in this conversation. Yesterday, what were we even talking about? And everywhere was full. I was literally begging people to let me go to sleep. This is what you as Nigerians need to take seriously. And then nobody's serious about this. You know?
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Very, very, very unfortunate. Anyway, what is your take, my dear brother?
Yeah, for me, I was reading an article the other day, and they said corruption is not just limited to funds or money embezzlement. Corruption is when you know the right thing and you try to prevent the right thing from happening, or rather, prevent the truth from prevailing. That's corruption. Because for us Nigerians, or mostly Nigerians, I wouldn't try to generalize, believe that when we hear corrupt leaders, first thing that comes to our mind is embezzlement of fund. But corruption could actually go as long as trying to deprive someone of his or a national right.
Absolutely.
Actually, here in the Philippines, they just concluded their elections, I think 2 or a month ago. I've never seen a peaceful election as that election.
Wow.
You know, people were giving their, as early as 6 a.m., even the presidential candidates were standing online to vote. There were no preferential treatment. You come, you stand. If the people there want you to go first, maybe because, that you are respected, the candidate should not be standing here. Okay, sir, you can go and vote. You can go. But if they don't give you that opportunity, you have to stand as a normal citizen, because you're coming there to actually exercise your right as a normal citizen. And I want to also use this opportunity to commend someone. I don't know if you know him. You should know him, William Uchemba.
Okay.
He went to Enugu State and is having that a PVC tour in Enugu State. You know, these are things I also wish most of our celebrities could emulate.
Absolutely.
Imagine if we have 10 celebrities. I know we have thousands of celebrities in Nigeria. Only 10 coming out to say, okay, we are choosing 10 states to do a PVC tour. We might not be talking of this right now. And most of those centers in Lagos that have been mentioned might be a center that is being monopolized by these same politicians we are trying to avoid. And like they rightfully say, INEC is independent, but they are dependently independent. Because anywhere money is, yeah, that's the truth. Anywhere money is, my brother, most Nigerians, yeah, the independent there is just the name, for the name's sake. I don't believe any parastatal in Nigeria is independent to finance when it comes to money. That's the honest truth. You could see for yourself what happened in APC primaries. All of a sudden, it turned to a stepping down party, like a stepping down ceremony. After you say your wish, you say, I hereby step down. You are the mother of Nigeria, you are stepping down. You are this, you are stepping down.
Yeah, hello?
All those things doesn't really make sense.
Hello? Hello? Hold on, guys. You are listening to me live and you are phoning me. Do you know why I called him? As I can hear him, let me send you a message live. Brother, do you realize your phone call is disturbing? You are calling from the UK. Do you know I could post your number now and get everybody to give you 3 calls each before they go to bed and see whether you sleep this night? We have over 1,000 people listening to us.
There are so many people here to distract us.
We're having a conversation. Do you know that each time this phone rings, it's going to shut down the network? What are you calling me for? I've told you, you want consultancy. $100 for 30 minutes. Let me tell you the rate. If you pick up the phone and you say hello, that before you say, I'll just be repeating $100 30 minutes, $100 30 minutes until you say send account number. I will not talk to you. And it's that fire that wants to catch your Ikebe. Let it catch your Ikebe. We'll be there watching you. Because this is just abusing. Come on, because you have my number now, you now be calling me while I'm doing live. Collect your blocking.
So,
I don't block you guys. I'm listening to you.
There's this sentiment in Nigeria that the Northerners are more in population than the Igbos. So the Igbos cannot vote. I doubt that theory, because there is nowhere you go to Nigeria you wouldn't see an Igbo man. And you can imagine in Lagos. I might be wrong, but I think that Igbos contribute to at least 40% of the population in Lagos.
I think you're close. I think you're pretty close, yes. I mean, I was born in Lagos, I'm Igbo myself.
Yeah, so...
Yeah,
and there are some Igbos in Lagos, you wouldn't even know that these guys are Igbos because they were born there and they now speak Yoruba.
So, no, you always know an Igbo man. He will always show himself. You know, even if he speaks Yoruba. But you see, the argument now is, you are Igbo, you are Yoruba, you are Hausa. Why can you not enjoy the privilege of being a Nigerian? It's just getting so upsetting.
You know that lie when you are being told that no matter how many votes you get from the southeast,
yes,
an Alhaji in the north has 5 wives and 20 children. So they have more population than us. So a regular Igbo man or a normal Igbo man would say, instead of going there to waste my time, knowing that one Alhaji there has just one man there has like a community, I wouldn't go there to waste my time. So that's the lie they've been feeding most of the Southeasterners to like imprison our mindsets and lose focus in voting. Trust me, on that day of voting, you see Nigerian youth, especially the Igbos, setting up a monkey post and playing football. They don't care. And tomorrow they will be the ones saying Nigeria is not working.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for your contributions. I'm just going to take one more call and then I will end the live. The essence is to encourage you guys to all go out and get your PVCs and exercise your duty. All right, so we've got a final caller here. Hello, how are you?
Good evening.
Yes.
Chris.
Good evening, my darling sister. How are you? Go ahead.
Very well, thank you. What Prince has said is not far-fetched. You know, I want to give you a story of 2015. Yes, the election of 2015. I happened to be in Port Harcourt.
Oh, okay.
During that election, you know, on the day of election, after casting our votes, myself and a friend went to a place where they called Hausa Quarters in Port Harcourt. In Port Harcourt town, there's a place called Hausa Quarters. That's where you go to change your monies, you know, bureau de change, that's their settlement. Daddy Freeze, we could not find even their chicken. That place was closed down. Why? Because everybody who happens to be an Hausa person there had paid their own transport back home to go and cast their votes. That was the period, the first tenure of Buhari, the first election that brought Buhari into power. I will never forget that experience. We didn't have money. You know, election is usually on a Saturday. We didn't have Naira. We were looking for how to change foreign currency. We couldn't in Port Harcourt. So if you come to the east, to the south, what do? On the Saturday of election, We mount goalposts just like he has said. That is what we do. So I think that all of these things we say on social media, on the life and everything, until we take these things back to the grassroots, to do an orientation, a total mindset reworking of the common man back in the village. We have not started. We who are privileged to the kind of things like I'm privileged to your life now. What are the statistics that they phrase? How many of us can comfortably listen to televisions, listen to radio stations, to know that, okay, your PVC is your power? The man in your village, what does he know that PVC is all about? What does he know? So it is not enough for us to stay in Abuja, the likes of Lagos, Port Harcourt, where to say these things. There are people who do not have a clue of what we are talking about. And do you know that there is no excuse for them not having a clue, because their ballot papers will be filled up for them. They will be filled up for them. There is work to be done. There is work to be done. Prince mentioned Williams Uchemba and said, if only 10 of our known names can go out there, not playing around Lagos, not going around Abuja. No, go deep down to the grassroots. To tell my mother, to tell my grandmother, are you happy about the country you have been through in the last 50, 70, going to your grave? If you are not, then this is why we came. You can actually effect a change that will bring about a new country for your grandchildren, because they are going out of, their lifespan now. So you find that on that day of election, they will not put their basin on their head to go to farm. They will go to the playground because somebody has come to educate them, to tell them that, look, if you go out there to do this, your grandchild, who is about 12 or 8 years old, is going to have a better life. I think that is where we should start from, that phase.
Makes an awful lot of sense. I love this lady. She has nailed it, and nailed it so well. All right.
But please, one more thing before I go.
Yes.
If you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Is it okay?
Yes.
Okay. What I'm saying in essence is, if you, for what you said in the Hausa quarters, their mindset is far different from the Igbos. If the Igbos try that in Lagos, peace mass would increase by 100%. Trust the Igbos. They would not see it as an opportunity to change Nigeria, but rather they would see it as an opportunity to make business.
We have a problem.
Until everybody, both the trader, those who has a common kiosk, and those who has a well-known business, come together and decide that let's make Nigeria work. People alone cannot do it. You might have the idea, but they cannot do it. No matter what, no matter how intelligent or superhuman he is, Nigeria has gone beyond what he can repair alone. Unless those people you see, those southeastern politicians, I'm just using for example, I'm not saying he's obligated to, Airpeace CEO, those set of people have decided, God is good, GUO, Airpeace, okay, let's do this. Apart from that, no way. There are some Igbos in Lagos that don't even have 5,000 to eat, and you are telling them to use 15,000 or 20,000 to travel home to go and vote. without an assurance that their votes would even count. Counting in the sense that winning, their candidate would win. Imagine traveling, spending 30,000 to and fro, and you come back and your candidate lost. So unless we've decided, Nigeria as a whole has decided that enough is enough, not just through social media, not just through ranting, we've decided that enough. I mean Nigerians, not just the Igbos, not just the Yorubas, not just the Hausas, because I still believe that there is something we've not been told. Our ancestors, our parents, there are something they've not tell us yet that made me grew up hating the Hausas, that made an Hausa person grew up hating the Igbos. Yorubas don't like Hausas, Hausas don't like Yorubas, Yorubas don't like Igbos, Igbos don't like. So there is something hidden that we still need to know in Nigeria.
You see, one of the reasons why I didn't like the Jesus what is it called, hashtag picture is you all are putting Jesus on your DPs, but you are so unlike Jesus. Or let me call him his real name, Yahushua. The scriptures say, 1 John chapter 4 verse 8, those who do not love do not know God. It does not say those who do not have Jesus on their display picture. It says those who do not love do not know God. If you love and you never go to church and you never pray and you never have Jesus on your DP, you stand a bigger chance of being called by this same Jesus than you, who all you do is put it on to Philemon to join the bandwagon of Nathaniel's trend that is heading nowhere.
That the phrase, you're going too far.
So
people with that same hashtag in same church that don't even say hi to
each other. It's not about a hashtag. Christ is not a hashtag. He's a movement.
Don't even say hi to each other.
He's a movement. If you are looking for the people who literally hate themselves the most, go to church. Once they are done with their Roscoe, they start to gossip. Oh boy, look at that girl, that woman. Say no, say husband don't leave her. Say no, say the woman husband don't leave her. You don't follow one small girl. Very useless. Look at them. Who are they posing for? So much of that. So you see, the hate is not just Yoruba to Hausa. Look at Igbo land. They have unknown gunmen. Are the unknown gunmen Fulanis? You understand? Look at Hausa, Southern California. I say Southern California, Southern Kaduna. They were dropping bombs from helicopters today. The people flying the helicopters are they Igbos. No be Hausa to Hausa. No be Igbo to Igbo. You see, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba is far. There is no love in the average Nigerian. So when you don't love yourself, how can you love your neighbor? Remember the scripture says, love your neighbor as yourself. There is a prerequisite for loving your neighbor. Someone will want jump from story building. No feel love in neighbor because he no love himself. You go climb 20-story building, you want jump, make you end down. How you want to take love your neighbor? Yourself, where you deal with, you love yourself first. So there's a prerequisite for loving your neighbor. And they say, he who cannot love his brother whom he has seen cannot love God whom he has not seen. So for you to love God, you must love your brother. For you to love your brother, you must love yourself. So we have a lot of work to do back here. Getting people to love themselves and then getting people to love one another before they can start thinking of loving God and carrying hashtag. It has been a wonderful evening. Thank you so much, my darling sister. You are so nice on that. And also my darling brother all the way from the Philippines, Hamlesi. How are you doing? Thank you so much. My sister, what part of the world are you in?
It's Abuja.
Oh, you're even close to me. Now look like you're abroad. And my brother that is abroad now looks like he's in Agege. All right, guys. Take good care of yourselves. Thank you so much for joining. And please, I'm begging you guys, anytime we have intellectual topics like this, please be joining. Let it not only be gossip. You enjoy the gossip, no problem. I enjoy it too. And the gossip actually pays the bills more than these topics. If you leave only me, now gospel go they do, because now they bring the money. But at the end of the day, what are we contributing towards this same country that we want to raise our children in? This guy will go Philippines, he no go marry Filipino. He go still come back to this Nigeria. So if he go make money for Philippines, go read book for Philippines. In country, they wait for him. Even if he no come back, his mama and papa go still stay here, and cousins go still stay here. Let us come together and fix this country. This country is our only legacy. We've got to make it work. Take care and God bless. Thank you so much, everyone on TikTok. It's been so nice working on this particular project. I'm so happy that I have the opportunity to talk to you. TikTok people, share my video, send me, share. Oh yeah, all of you there, share my video now. I want to enter 15,000 this night. Oh yeah, TikTok, I'm waiting for you guys. Oh yeah, share my videos. Oh yeah, share TikTok.